Ayuda, testing, bakuna. This is what we need to fight COVID. Nine out of 10 Filipinos believe government response to the pandemic has been inadequate. This was discussed in an online forum on August 7 by Ronald Holmes, president of Pulse Asia Research Incorporated. The survey conducted by Pulse Asia last July 7 to 16, 2021 talked about how the respondents reacted to the way the government handled the pandemic. So these were their primary concerns. Lack of financial aid to those affected by the pandemic was at 19.4%. The slow and inefficient vaccination process at 18.7%, and the lack of discipline in implementing protocols, 9.5%. Other concerns include lack of information and clear communication regarding COVID 19, lack of budget for aid, vaccines, and other needs, 7.3%, and lack of medical support and personnel in hospitals and quarantine facilities. Renato Reyes of Bayan shared in his Facebook post that people demand better pandemic response and better leadership. The latest Pulse Asia survey confirms what we have known long ago. The government's pandemic response is a dismal failure. Nato Reyes added that the next 2 weeks of ECQ will again be critical as COVID cases continue to rise and may surpass the peak daily cases we had in March and April 2021. The people demand economic and increased testing and increased daily vaccination for the remaining days of the ECQ. The people demand at least 5,000 per affected family for the duration of the 2 week ECQ and another 5,000 if the ECQ is extended for another 2 weeks. This will ensure that families will not go hungry during the lockdown. The distribution be completed within the first week of the ECQ because these funds are supposed to be emergency assistance to the poor and the unemployed. Meanwhile, the national government announced the rollout of financial assistance of the 1,000 pesos per low-income individual with a maximum of 4,000 per low-income family who are affected by the implementation of ECQ. According to Interior Secretary Eduardo Año, Metro Manila cities may begin the distribution of the Ayuda this week. The distribution of the Ayuda during the last ECQ in Metro Manila amounted to 1,000 pesos in kind or cash from the government.